On this episode of Realtree Global Hunting, Cai and Bryn of the Wild Food Catering Company heads to the west of Scotland to take part in the red deer cull.
I'm Cai and Bryn and I'm here with my good friend Matt Cull from Pigeon shooting Leicestershire. Now I brought Matt here to the west coast of Scotland and we're now in Malig after a beautiful, outstanding scenic drive that's taken us quite a few hours to get here, but worth it. Now as you can see behind us, we've got a vessel for this afternoon, the Venturer, who's going to take us over to Knoydart Peninsula, which is about a 20-minute boat ride from here. Now over there we're going to be taking part in the hind cull this year, taking some red deer, going to take to the table and do a fantastic venison stew to wrap up the end of the week. So, ready for it?
Go, mate.
With their gear on board, Cai takes a short ferry ride across the island to Knoydart.
My name is Robert Grant and we're here on the Knoydart Peninsula in Cull Estate, and we're going to be heading out into the glen to look for some hinds during the hind cull. We're going to be, over the season, we're probably going to shoot 80 hinds to bring the numbers down a wee bit, be quite selective as to what we shoot and hopefully give the guests a good day.
It's now 9 o'clock in the morning. We're here on the Cull Estate and about to test our rifles on the range. It's important to get our rifles, make sure that it's spot on accurate so we know we're on the hill. We can take a safe shot and an accurate shot to take a beast down. So let's give it a go. Today for the hill I'm using my Ruger M77 Mk2. It's a rifle that you're probably familiar with my previous videos. It's a 243 caliber, 105 grain gecko soft nose tip. It's a deadly accurate rifle, and with the geckos it provides a massive punch. So ideal for the beast of the mountain today. Should take a few off.
After checking the zero on his rifle, Cai gets a closer look at his grouping.
We both tested our rifles on the ranges. I've done mine, Matt's done his, and they're both pretty much smack on, so we're good for the hill. Should we go?
Let's go.
Matt's just taking his hind, so we're going to go back down the hill with Rob and the rest of the crew. Regroup, then we're going to head back up to the glen so we can grab another one for me.
It turns out that Cai isn't the only one hunting for deer today. The Scottish Heritage is currently doing a count on local deer and has pushed them all to the top of the mountains. With the mild weather, it looks like they've decided to stay up there.
We just moved on from where we were earlier on, up this old pony track, up to this glen. Just glassing up on the hillside here, seeing if we can see anything that we can move up to. If we don't see anything, we're just going to carry on and see, keep glassing the sides, and we're going to work up, and hopefully we'll see some, maybe come down onto them. But it's challenging, the terrain is challenging. We're lucky with the weather, but it's quite physically enduring, but it's great.
Cai traverses the difficult mountain terrain, and as the day gets darker, there's not a beast in sight.
We've just walked up about 150, 200 metres from the path at the bottom. We've got a little bit higher to go to the top of this ridge. They're looking down into a quarry. Hopefully we'll see something. If not, we'll work back around, come back down over the top and see if there's any beasts lying on the top there. We've had a helicopter come around and do the count today on the whole estate, and it's pushed all the beasts up. There's no snow on the tops, which would usually bring the animals down closer to more of a manageable distance, but we have to keep climbing higher and higher. The time of the day is getting on now, so we're just going to see how we get on. We've just been up to the top of the ridge. The stalker Rob and the ghillie Harry went to have a look, see if there's anything in the corrie over there, but they're still really high up and time's pressing on. So now we come back down, we're going to head across the side of this mountain here and see if we can see anything on the way, heading back towards the lodge. If we don't see anything, then it'll be a job for another day.
With the deer pushed to the top and time working against them, they call it a day and head back down the mountain.
Okay, we've just come back to the office here at Cull estate. We've had a good day. We did progress further up. We were battling against the odds really, weren't we, Rob? Because the helicopter had come down. Scottish National Heritage was doing a count, and it just pushed them up in the hill.
And the deer was kind of disappearing in front of us.
It was disappearing, and with the mild weather, they were just literally just staying up the top there. So we tried all the best efforts, looked in all the available corries and all the crooks, but unfortunately nothing. But there's always tomorrow. We'll give it another bash.
The boys get a good night's sleep and they prepare for another day's stalking.
And we just got here on the boat. We're about to go over to Mike and mine, which is just across the water there. Hopefully get ourselves a hind for today. Matt's already on the boat. I'm just going to load up, get going. Hopefully should have a good day. So we've just come to the shore here on the Mike and mine. Ian, the head stalker, he's just coming off the boat. He's going to meet us in a second. We're going to head up here and see if we can see any hinds. It's a gradual path, but once we're on the top, hopefully we should see a few.
After arriving on the island, the boys gear up and head out on the stalk with head stalker Ian. After climbing up and over the mountain, the group soon spot a herd of deer and head into position.
We've just walked up across his face. Ian's taking a look. We've seen some hinds at the bottom. Once he comes back, we'll get the rifle ready. Hopefully take a shot. We have to be careful coming up around the top of this rock. We'll be a view of them. Okay. I'll take the rifle, you come in behind me. Okay.
Cai takes his shot and the deer bolts.
There's another one. Yeah.
I think that took it, didn't it? Reload. Has that front one taken? Yes, it has. It's a stag's at the front, the other one's on the right. Don't shoot if it's near the skyline.
That was an awesome stalk. My heart was pounding, slightly nervous, running across there, across rough, tricky terrain. We managed to get in a high vantage point, shot down to 80 metres, perfect neck shot on this hind. The stag and the other hind started running across into the other hillside there. So we ran across, got in position, and hit the other one straight in the chest. Perfect shot, and dropped that one about 250 metres away. Couldn't be more pleased. What do you think?
Yeah, no, it went exceptionally well, I think. It was all a bit fast and furious, but that's how it can be sometimes. It's not always the perfect rest or the perfect point to shoot from. But
That's
it worked well, and Cai yet again has proved that he'd be welcome up in Knoydart any time.
Thanks, Ian.
Good man.
Cai managed to take 2 red deer with 2 cracking shots. Cai drags his deer down the hill while the ghillie retrieves the other. Cai ensures that the meat he uses in each of his recipes is taken ethically and ensures sustainable hunting for generations to come, making his own game in the field and then using that to create a tasty dish for the dinner table is exactly what the Wild Food Catering Company is all about. The deer cull is an essential part of land and deer management. Without it, the deer would overpopulate the land and destroy the flora of these beautiful Scottish Isles, and Team Wild are always happy to help.